Well guys, we're back in Kandy again, and this time we are at the Golden Crown Hotel, and we're about to broadcast the latest product being launched by George Steuart. Established in 1835, this mercantile entity has surely come a long way. So stay tuned as we give you the insights. My name is Ikram and you're watching Pulse. So we're here with Dr. Sunanda Udugedra, who is the president for Sri Lanka's Orthopedic Association. Mr. Sunanda, how are you?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for here.
Alright, so they just released the groundbreaking medical equipment. So what does this mean for the medical field as of now?
Yeah, this seems to be a very good equipment for us, and particularly for the orthopedic surgeon. This machine is designed for orthopedic surgeons, and when we in government hospitals, the CT machine, the standard CT machines cater to the full range of the scanning facilities. So sometimes we have to be in the waiting list to get a extremity scan done. So this machine, since it is designed for extremity scanning, we can get the scans quite faster, and since it is very plug and play kind of equipment, I think it will be very useful machine to have in our departments, not in the radiology department itself, but since it is it doesn't occupy a big space in the clinics, we can run this machine even in a busy clinic with a little bit of space. But only problem is we can't image the shoulder joint and the hip joint, and it is in these two joints that we get more need for a scan. But apart from that, the wrist, elbow, knee and ankle joint can be scanned very efficiently, and I have seen the picture quality. They are superb, and in trauma situation where the fractures and things like that we get very commonly, this will be very useful machine. Yeah.
So the traditional CT scan is 2D, and then the new product is 3D. So what's the major advantage of being a 3D?
No, even the traditional CT scans are available in 3D. 3D imaging is possible, reconstruction is possible. So since this is a smaller machine with the 3D imaging facility, it is very easy for us to plan our surgery and how to approach the fracture and how to keep the plates, and all those things are very easily planned with this machine, particularly for the wrist and the ankle joint.
Alright guys, we got a hold of Emma, who is the product specialist of the Extremity 3D CT scan. I'm just going to ask her a few questions. Hi Emma, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
So tell us a bit about Carestream.
So Carestream is a medical imaging company. So we are focused on healthcare IT as well as X-ray solutions and printing solutions as well.
Apparently the new product that's been launched right now should be like a groundbreaking equipment for the medical field. So tell us a few things about the product.
So it is an Extremity CT system, so it's a little bit different to your regular CT. It's just used for extremity imaging, so your elbow, wrist and hand, and your knee, foot and ankle. And what's different about the system is it's all automatic movement, so it moves around the patient rather than the patient having to move around the CT scan. And it's also capable of weight-bearing imaging of the knee, feet and ankle, and that's something that's not really been done before with imaging equipment. So often we have 2D x-rays in a weight-bearing position, but never really CT before now, so before the design of the equipment.
Just like with anything you have is this advantageous and advantageous. Are there any drawbacks to the new product?
No.
Cool, all right.
It's a fantastic product and it's got really good advantages such as the weight-bearing imaging. It has fantastic metal artifact reduction and high-resolution imaging as well. I'd say, okay, drawback maybe is a niche product, so we're targeting orthopedics, but for orthopedics it's a fantastic product.
So, all right, guys, we got a hold of Mr. Aaron, who is the director for George Steuart. Hi, Mr. Aaron, how are you?
All good. Thank you very much for being in Kandy to cover this event.
No worries, it's our pleasure. So, please tell the audience what the event was about today.
Yeah. Today is the Sri Lankan Orthopedic Association's night. They have the annual scientific sessions every year. So this time it's held in Kandy. So we are partnering with Carestream, a world-renowned radiology company, and we are launching the first 3D extremity scanner in Sri Lanka, which has won many accolades. So it's a very important occasion for us. George Steuart Health has been into pharmaceuticals, diagnostics, and this is the very first time that we are launching a machinery, a medical imaging system of this scale, and this is going to be a revolution.
So, like you said, it's the first time you got into medical equipment with George Steuart and other companies. So, what does this mean for George Steuart?
Well, we have a growth strategy in place. Sri Lankan pharmaceutical market has become very competitive. There are so many players, so it's becoming very competitive. So we thought that we need to spread our wings, get into more areas. So as a part of our growth strategy, we have ventured into medical diagnostics, medical imaging, and we will be launching few more products targeting medical equipment segment.